People come from all around the United States and across the globe to experience a true triathlon festival.
I'm from Quebec, representing the French Canadians.
Racing for Great Britain.
From Sweden.
From Australia.
Northern Uganda.
From Buffalo, New York.
This guy actually flew in from Australia and he had no means to get here.
I did a triathlon.
My dad did it and then Emily started doing it.
Decided a year ago I needed to get in shape. Looked into triathlon and Wildflower kept coming up and signed up for it, and almost 100 pounds minus later and
40 pounds less.
Jesse Thomas, the male winner for the long course, 29th annual.
Thank you. This is unbelievable. If this is as good as it gets, I'll take it, man. This has been an awesome experience.
When I was a child, I suffered from really bad asthma, and doctors and parents and family, everyone told me I couldn't do anything athletic, which meant no sports, no playing wind instruments, no going on long walks, anything. When I was 14, it got worse. I was diagnosed with leukemia, and my health was really a problem. In March of 2009, I spoke with a really close friend, and he was telling me how he was about to participate in Wildflower, a triathlon in San Luis Obispo. I started to think, this is something I want to do. I wonder if I can do it. And the moment that thought passed through my head, he followed it with, this is something you should do. And here I am today, almost 3 years later, training for Wildflower, excited to compete in it. It's my first time competing in the full Olympic distance. I'm excited, nervous, but I know that I can do it because I'm an athlete now. Not only am I an athlete, I'm a triathlete.
I was sitting in, or actually I was in the kitchen of our house, and my mom called me and said, Brian, I have to tell you something. And she told me that my dad had had a massive heart attack and had to be life-flighted to an emergency room. And in the time that I was waiting, I scheduled an appointment for myself to go to the doctor. I had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and I was overweight. But I decided that it was time to make a change in my life. I stopped all my drinking and I stopped eating all the bad stuff that I was eating. I started to get involved in sports, and triathlon became a big part of my life. I lost about 60 pounds, 65 pounds in about 9 months. I expect this to be just the beginning of a lifelong commitment to a sport, but more than just the sport, to the greater picture of being healthy and being happy and being active. And being in this area of sporting has been the greatest thing I've ever done for myself in my life, and I expect it to last the rest of my life.
I got an email about this relay, a 200-mile relay from Calistoga to Santa Cruz, and this was back in 2009. And I was able to get 11 other people to do this race with me, and it was about 10:15 at night during my first leg, and I had reflective gear on and everything, but I was hit by a car. You know, I fractured a C6 vertebrae and had a big hematoma on my right knee and broke my left big toe. So I was laying there in the hospital and kind of had found out really about, you know, what my condition was, and that I was actually really going to be okay. I was going to heal, everything was going to be fine. The weekend of the relay where I got hit, it's actually the same weekend that the Wildflower takes place. So you know, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking that that would be a perfect weekend, kind of the anniversary of my accident, to try to run this race, try to participate in it. So I kind of made up my mind to do that. The sign-ups, I believe, were December 1st or something like that, and my mom is actually doing the Olympic race the next day. I think if I can just finish this race, I will be very happy and very satisfied that I've accomplished something pretty big.
It's actually pretty emotional. My mom was here at the end and I started crying because it was just an unbelievable achievement. So